Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we're talking Love Island. Lots of Love Island talk today, you guys. A lot of stuff happened on the main show and the after show, but I specifically wanted to devote this video, you guys, to the Dami date, you guys, that took place at the very end of the episode. I was very agitated because I'm like, we could have started off with this episode. We could have started off with the date, and then they started the date, and then they kept going back to the villa, and I was like, I don't care what's going on in the villa, you guys. We need all 20 minutes of this Dami date. Like, I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's happening. But I thought it was cute. Indiyah and Dami were sitting there cuddling, talking on the fire pit. And then Indiyah got the text for the date and said, chemistry for days, hashtag Damia. And it was so cute because you could tell that they liked the, the couple name. However, it was obviously too soon before producers got wind of Dami, which I'm still going to tag in my posts on social media because I feel that there is so many double and triple meanings behind the Dami that we need to explore and that we need to have as a couple name, you guys, for Indiyah and Dami. So I will definitely continue to tag that in any post that I have pertaining to Indiyah and Dami as well as my Love Island posts also. But with that being said, so it looks like, they kind of made it seem like they were off to go get ready, but really they didn't need to get ready because they were already ready, for dressed up for the evening or what have you. But Indiyah did make the comment that she wanted to go get some mints. So obviously she wanted fresh breath for whenever her and Dami did kiss. And I was here for it, you guys. I was here for it. I was happy for all of the love that the villa has for Indiyah and Dami. I love the bromance between Andrew and Dami. You could tell that they're like best mates in there, and it's so cute. Luca is very pressed. Luca is so bothered because he is probably thinking, where is me and Gemma's date? What is going on? Now, no need to fear. You guys are going to be in the hideaway this week, so I don't think anybody's worried about you guys. I do not think anybody's worried. But with that being said, everybody was just really cheering them on. We're cheering on Damia, and Luca just had this resting bee face on there, and it just killed him to be excited because now he's like looking at Damia as like, oh no, this might be another couple that's competition. I just got finished destroying Andrew and Tasha, and it is going to be hard to destroy Dami and Indiyah because they're too genuine. They don't have any problems. And they just came from other couples to where, they had to go from their own little friends to lovers trope. So I can't really make my move anytime soon. So he is all out of sorts, you guys. He is all out of sorts. But let's get to the date. So, Dami and Indiyah, they are holding hands. It looks like it was like some nightlit racetrack type of an event or something, but we just saw like a nighttime candlelit dinner. Well, not candlelit dinner. I didn't see any food, but it looked like they just had like some wine, prosecco, or what have you. And it was so cute. Dami, he like opens up the chair, pulls the chair back for Indiyah to sit down. He sits down, and the way that they're looking at each other, the way the melanin is glistening, you guys, in the moonlight, like it was just a perfect setting. The lighting, everything was beautiful, you guys. Everything was beautiful, and I just wanted them to focus the entire time on the date. Stop cutting back to the villa. And so they were doing a cheers to the first date, and and Indiyah's like, well, wait a minute. Technically, it's not your first date. Like you've been here a few times, sir. And they should have just said cheers to our date, our first date, or whatever. And then they just got right to it. They started talking about how they felt about each other, how the fact that they had to deal with their own journeys of being in couples with other people and this and that. Then they kind of spilled some tea that the producers, really deprived us of. And that was, which I kind of suspected, they were each other's confidant during their own couple issues while Dami was coupled with Amber, as well as Indiyah was coupled with Akenna. They were each other's go-to, and basically Dami was spilling the tea like, hey, like we tried to make it work in our own couples, but we got along, and we both knew what it was. However, we had to like keep it cool because we were friends. We had to make sure we broke off whatever it was with our other couples before, things really could pop off and flourish between us. And so there was that. And I was like, So we were missing so much, you guys. We were missing so much Indiyah and Dami conversations, apparently, allegedly, from what they are saying. And at some point in time throughout their interactions, they knew early on that they should be the ones in the couple and not in their prospective other couples, because they were both doing all of the work in their other couples, whereas now they are finally with people with each other that matches each other's energy, that matches each other's effort, that matches each other's attraction and everything else. And they just kept touching the whole date, you guys. They kept touching the whole date, holding hands, playing with each other. Like, literally, they have their own handshake, apparently, and all this and that. And also, I found interesting as well was they're discussing whether or not their heads are going to turn, and they're saying as of right now they're all in on each other. Also, they're speaking to the fact of, they had real conversations, what I appreciated, you guys. They were talking about what each other looks for. Indiyah's talking about how she came from a big family and is very family oriented, wants somebody who likes to travel, makes her laugh, is nice, and this and that, and liked a lot of the qualities about Dami. Dami was looking for somebody who is going to allow him to be himself. So I felt that was low-key kind of shade at Amber, basically saying that he couldn't really fully be himself around her, which is where some of the issues and the problems, stemmed from. And he also said that he wanted somebody to accept him for him, because he can be wild and crazy and a little eccentric and everything else, which we already knew, right? We already knew. But I like the energy and the dynamic that is between them. They kept making the comment, this is too good to be true, this and that, because everything felt so easy. But I think that's the thing. When you have a foundation that is built on friendship, trust, honesty, and transparency, and then you take that to the next level to become in a relationship or start dating or become lovers or whatever the case may be, it is very much a very nice transition to where you almost feel like it's too good to be true. But the gag is, it's your chemistry. Your chemistry is on 1,000, you guys. Your chemistry is on 1,000, and that is why it feels so easy and it feels so good and it feels like it's everything. And then Dami was just whipping out the compliments, you guys. He was whipping out the compliments, telling Indiyah how beautiful she looked. She was trying to compliment him back, and he was like, listen, this is all about you. You look good. You are fine, this and that. And I'm like, Dami, oh my gosh. Dami, he knows how to talk to women, you guys. He has game. I know it was looking a little sketchy with Amber, but that was because Amber was not really into him. And we have to just keep it a buck, you guys. She was not into him in the way that Indiyah and Dami are into each other. They were suffering in their couples, you guys. And I say this as, like I said, as a former Damber, 10 Toes Down fan. So it is a totally different energy. It is a totally different vibe. Dami basically said, hey, he is on the Indiyah road. Like, he is the driver. All paths lead to Indiyah, and he is driving down that path, without any speed bumps, without any crossroads. Not to say it won't happen, but basically they're saying, hey, I like you. Indiyah's like, listen, all my cards are on the table, this and that. Obviously I'm not trying to like wife you down or marry you off with kids or anything like that, but I feel what we have is going great. What I feel that we have is going amazingly well with the type of the connection we have, and we have a lot of things in common, and you make me laugh, you make me genuinely happy, this and that. Like, I was just like, oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. And even Kaz and Liberty, because they are out there. I don't know what some of these former Islanders are doing there. I don't know if it's going to be a twist for Casa Amor, or if they're filming like maybe like an anniversary episode or something of that nature, or maybe they're doing like a reunion, like what are certain people up to type of thing. I'm not sure. But I think Chloe is there from last season as well. So I have no idea what the game plan is, but they are watching from their hotel room, this beautiful date between Indiyah and Dami. And you guys, so many people are swooning. So many people are swooning because honestly, I can't remember in Love Island history, and this goes across all the franchises, you guys, that I have seen a more genuine connection, you guys, that I've seen a more genuine date featuring a black couple, you guys, because we got completely bamboozled by the foolishness that Caleb and Justine pulled. And, there's still some foolishness that I really don't want to address of last season's Love Island USA, that had some things about me being skeptical about, just as far as certain things. But I feel as though with Dami and Indiyah, the reason I believe that what they have is genuine is because they have been, really talking since day one. They have been getting along since day one, and it's just been easy conversation. It's been easy to connect with each other. And prior to them realizing their feelings for each other, this was before they even knew that they were liked by the public, you guys. And they made it a point to really try to break things off with their other couples. And Dami just started hiding from his couple altogether. And, but really telling each other, hey, like, I'm into you. Like, I am into you, and we need to see where this goes. And then when their couples leave, then they just go full speed ahead, you guys. They're like kissing each other now in challenges, kissing each other after the challenge, hanging out in bed together before they can be an official couple. And it's just been smooth sailing, for them ever since. So I just hope that they're protected at all costs. I hope that their journey continues to be a positive one. And I truly hope that, we really get to see them flourish and blossom. Pretty much they said at this point, whoever comes in, their heads aren't turning at this point. And then they came back to give like a recap. Oh, one other thing. So there were some kisses, you guys, that were at the table that were actually kind of hot, that the production had zoomed in on. But I had just looked back a little while ago at the original teaser for this date, and we were deprived of the couple of the Dami stand-up kiss that was very passionate and intimate, that was shown in the teaser, that was not shown in the episode, that I'm very agitated about, you guys. I am very agitated about. Where was that kiss? Why was that kiss edited out of the episode? Because that looked even hotter than the kiss that happened at the table, you guys. But I mean, it was cute with the interlocking hands and everything and all of the energy, but I needed that other kiss. I needed that other kiss so we can do some comparisons, so we could do like some compilation videos of all of the kisses, because it was steamy, you guys. It was absolutely steamy. Then one of the other funny things that also happened before I'll talk about the reaction was that Dami and Indiyah were flirting, and she was talking about how the beauty salon's closed, which means basically, your is closed. And, Dami's like, it is closed, really? And she's like, well, for right now, we're just window shopping. And he said, window shopping? He was like, what? And I was like, wait, what is happening? What is going on, you guys? And there was that. But I think they just, that just part cracked me up, which is why I kept mentioning it, because I'm like, seriously? I think it just meant like fooling around in some other capacities. But nonetheless, they got back from the date. The girls practically attacked Indiyah and took her captive. And everybody is so happy for her. You could tell she is beloved in this villa, you guys. And, she said this is probably like the best date she's ever been on. And then the guys pulled Dami back, and you could tell Luca's pressed. And he's being messy, and he's up here saying, do you love her? And Dami's like, what the bleep? Like, this is like our first date. Like, seriously? Like, they didn't even ask that when he went on his date with Amber. And I'm like, what is going on? And so I think it was either Jay or somebody that said, you're smitten. And Dami was like, yeah, I'm smitten. And he said, even in the Beach Hut interview, that it was one of the best dates that he has ever had, you guys. So I just thought it was incredibly cute, that this happened. And, I'm just so excited for them. I'm so excited for Damia, and I'm glad that they love the Damia love. They even did a toast to Damia, you guys. But I understand now that we are going to be back to, some other type of Love Island. We're not going to see Dami and Indiyah again for quite some time this week, you guys. Maybe not until Unseen Bits. So I am soaking in everything that took place in this date today, because it's going to be a long time before we see them again. And then I think the only thing else that happened, because they did show us like the nighttime cams and things of that nature, and it looked like, Dami and Indiyah were eager to celebrate their, beautiful date, because they didn't even wait till the lights got out to put the duvet over the both of them. And it looked like Dami was already wrapped around like Indiyah before the covers went over them. So I was like, ooh, they're about about to have some hot kisses and whatever else, but it seemed very hot and steamy and exciting for whatever was going down. So there's that. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. What do you guys think of the date that took place? What do you think of Damia? What do you think of them? The ship is sailing, you guys. The ship is sailing. The chemistry is there. The genuineness is there. And I'm truly rooting for them. I'm truly rooting for them because I've seen enough seasons to where you can tell when people are really gaming hard, and you can tell when some people are not genuine or are changing up for storylines and things of that nature. And it just seems that they were both, mature and cognizant of the fact that, they tried all options to try to make their couples work, you guys. And it just wasn't it. It just wasn't it. And they had incredible chemistry. They had incredible talks. But then once they realized, hey, this wasn't it, we need to break things off with our couples, like it was smooth sailing from there. But they're just so cute, you guys. They are so cute. And I just send them the best positivity. I hope they go the distance. I hope they make it to the final. It seems like I said in another video that production loves Dami and Indiyah. So especially Dami. They truly love Dami, you guys. So I think no matter what, Dami is going to be there in that final. And him and Indiyah need to stick this out, you guys. They need to stick this out and be all in together because they are the cutest. They are the cutest. The villa loves them. The public loves them. And they have a lot of people supporting them. So there's that. And I think it's just so cute. Their family, everybody, they're tweeting about it and on social media, and they're like oohing and eyeing. And it's just everything, you guys. It is absolutely everything. I am like literally smiling this entire video because I just loved everything that they were bringing. I loved everything that they were bringing. And this is more of what I fell in love with Love Island to begin with, which were the dates, which were the couplings. But when you start to see that couple that you feel has all the tangibles to win, and has the chemistry, has the connection, has the romance, it's like, then you're just starting to swoon. And so there is that. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post some content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.